Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Another Thursday is upon us, which means it is time for another trip to everybody's favorite wheel, the Wheelo Jank. Always make sure, kids, to hit the H in wheel. Uh, I don't know. I don't know why I do what I do, nor why people watch what I do. However, 76 entries still live on the wheel, so we're gonna shuffle. We're gonna continue to chuckle to ourselves. We're gonna spin and we're gonna hope and just see what in the world comes up this week. So, as we watch the hypnotic turning of the wheel, we wonder to ourselves, what is about to happen? Oh boy. Yep. Um I've dealt with this one before. This one's a paradigm shifter. Yeah. Well, stay tuned, and if you haven't seen me deal with the Flintstones cards with gum in it before, you're in for a treat, because I know I'm not. See you in a moment. Okay, so some more behind the scenes goodness for everybody. I know I'm going to assume that probably quite a few of you have come over from Julie Farnham's premiere. She told me, and mind you, oh, is that the? Nope, that's the one with the sticker. That's the one that came from FTP. She had told me that she was going to be hyping up the gum on the premiere, and I actually, as soon as I finish filming this, I'm going to message her to tell her that the universe doth indeed hath delivered. But where is the question? Well, that's the one with the sticker. Alright, where are you? Come on, I know you're in here, unless you went away, in which I have officially won that. Nope, you're not away. I can feel it. Now, this is the one. And then we're gonna keep the Julie Farnham blocker up here for luck, and yeah, for that. For the luck. Well, what luck? What luck, Zach? What luck? There's gum from 1993. So now that's 31 years old. Here's the worst part of it. I've dealt with 31-year-old gum before. No problem. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. However, if this is the stuff that's similar to the previous ones, it is... Yep. It's individually wrapped. Now, the necromancy that lies within this wrapper is terrifying, because it had texture and was actually pliable. Didn't just explode into awful. You know what? Hold on. You're going to sit right up there, because we're going to deal with you in a minute. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Oh, and yes, I'm delaying the crap out of this, so I am doing a hunt pack after this before I turn the camera around and have to put that in my face hole. So let's get into it. We've got stuff from the Flintstones movie. Oh, hello, Bedrock Nurse. Mashed model. What do we got? While playing with the model for the modernized rock quarry, Fred accidentally crushes it. Whoops. Just then, Miss Stone, trademark, enters the room. What happened, she asked. I was in here, Fred said nervously, not playing with the model. Before she can leave, Fred asks her if the plan would cause the quarry workers to lose their jobs. Is that Halle Berry? I actually can't remember. I saw this movie once and decided never again. Take a bite out of Cliff. That, I'm fairly sure, is Kyle MacLachlan, who is a very, very good autograph signer, by the way. Just as Cliff is about to reach his car, I was like, car? The dicta bird makes a desperate move and bites him hard on the hand. Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm looking at you. As Cliff screams, Barney scurries around trying to get Pebbles and Bam Bam off the conveyor belt. Hi, Dada, says Bam Bam. At that second, a piece of machinery smacks Barney in the head, knocking him unconscious. So why is that Bam Bam trademarked, but that one is. Well, I'm going to use that one since it's not trademarked. I think I may send that out to Kyle McLaughlin. Bad aptitude. I mean, yeah. Look at that. Look at that punum. Fred has reluctantly carried out Cliff Vandercave's orders to fire his best friend. Barney's not angry at Fred. He just wants to know why they fired him. You got the lowest score on the aptitude test, Fred sadly explains. Why is this being so fuzzy? Barney realizes that when he switched tests with Fred, he not only won Fred his new job, but also got himself fired. What do they say? No good deed goes unpunished. The whole truth, is that the Dictabird? Ha! Called it. At the last second, Wilma and Betty show up with the Dictabird. Stop, Wilma yells. Fred's innocent. But the Dictabird won't tell the truth unless Fred apologizes for treating him so badly. Apologize to a bird? Not Fred Flintstone, Fred answers. But then Fred remembers his situation and says he's sorry. The Dictabird tells the whole story. Just remember, kids, pride goeth before the fall. Final card. Lonely at the top. Preach, preach, preach into the choir, good sir. Well, taking his lunch break, Fred looks out the window at his old buddies in the quarry who are eating together and having a great time. Feeling lonely, he looks over the model for the planned modernization of Slate and Company. He tries out the model catapult. Flintstone has the rock, he says. He lines up his shot, he shoots, whoop. Well, we know what happened there. I'm sorry, some things, I know Hollywood is what it is and was what it was back, throughout the 80s and 90s, but some things just didn't need to be brought back. I think the Flintstones was doing just fine with the cartoon, and God, that gum is just staring at me, and I don't like it. You can hear it. Listen. You hear it? Mocking. Hey. You're going to eat me, and you're going to hate me. Yeah, you're right. So, but on that, I'm going to delay the crap out of it. So first, the Milestone Shoutout. This is another one of these. I could have sworn I was subbed, but then turns out I wasn't. And also, I'm going to try my best to pronounce this. Tripolic X Cards and Stuff at 255 subs. You guys saw the history video, or the history pieces of the past video I did Monday. The things he's doing, blowing mine out of the water. All history, cards everywhere, sets that I didn't know of, and sets that I am actually in the process of looking to get. And I just watched a video of his recently. What did he pull? Paul Revere relic, a Pearl Harbor relic, and I think it was War of 1812 relic out of the set. And that's a set I want to get. I did find some hobby boxes of it. And, yeah, they're going to be ordered. Anyway, link to him down below, because if you like history, which you do, all of you do, you may not want to admit, but you do, check him out, because I'm entertained, you're going to be entertained, and it's just amazing to look at that. Now, more delaying, because we're only at the 7-minute mark. Back to the box of hunt cards. We've got the art Suydam fantasy art trading cards. I figure about one or two more of these, and then I'm going to make a checklist just to see what in the world I am missing, so we can actually begin to piece the set together. We're probably going to start seeing, hello, nurse. How you doing? Love the art, love the background. Queen of Roses. This was a cover for the ill-fated Cheval Noir. Roses with a dash of voyeurism from Collie and Flytrap. Roses with a dash of voyeurism. That's what they called me in high school. We got a checklist. Let's go. Oh, actually, perfect. Humpy Dumper. Oh, we need that. And it's metal. Oh, that's right. I forgot there's metal inserts in this. All right, well, here's the checklist. That's going to come in handy at some point. That is just... I don't know. There we go. Trilogy. This was a spin-off from the Brer Rabbit Tar Baby saga done for Mudwogs 2. Really? Oh, alrighty. Oh, God, we're going to get a metallic one of these days. We just have to. The law of averages dictates it. Oop, upside down or sideways. We've got the spider. We've got a schnoz. It's Jimmy Durante. Kids, if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask your parents. This is Junior and the Spider. This panel from Mudwogs 2 depicts a childhood phobia of mine. Spiders in the room at night. All right, let's be honest. It's not just spiders in your room at night. It's spiders everywhere at all times because you know why. Ooh, is that Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? It looks like it. There's the Badger. We're going to find out. Whoop. The Roadster. I finally learned a lesson about painting with questionable materials when I took the painting down for reframing and noticed that normal daylight had bleached half of the color out of the blasted thing. The downside of being self-taught. I mean, you know, that's how you learn. And that's how he improved to what he did. Wow, just look at the beauty of it. It's so beautiful. Yoink. The Shell. Mudwogs 2. This one was done in watercolors and painted in part with a toothbrush. Please, art people, enlighten me as to how the things that this guy is doing are even possible. Oh, I love the black and white. What do we got here? Pterodon? Pterodactyl? There is a difference. Can't remember it. Forbidden Worlds. I used to collect reptiles. I had a crocodile who occasionally would sleep with me. This is bad advice. All my scaly pets offered invaluable reference points for my drawings. This one was done for Shanes and Shanes. I mean, it's gorgeous artwork. Burb. Big burb. Vulture and a rabbit. Not something you see every day. At least not them riding it. Brer Rabbit. I love the Old South. I love the people, the culture, the etiquette, the swamps, the Spanish moss, and the wildlife. I always wanted to do Brer Rabbit. God, it is so cool looking. And I got a call coming in, but we're okay. We will soldier on. Aw, Smooch. What do we got for the Smooch? French Kiss. I love flowers and big bone girls. The combination can be devastating. I swear to God, they're going to put that on my tombstone. Final card. Moving on swiftly. What in the world is that he is holding? I don't rightly know. The Storyteller. This is done in oil, paint, and ink. One of my first experiments with a painting. The painting was repeatedly soaked in a bucket of water. Get this. Repeatedly soaked in a bucket of water. Why? To add texture? I don't fully understand. I don't fully understand, but that's okay. You know what's not okay? This. I'm going to flip it around. It's going to be backwards, but you will see that. But before I go, Tripolic, X, cards and stuff. Pardon me, link down below. Make sure to go sub them up, check them out. Lots of history. You love history. You'll love history. And I can't say that enough. And thank you to Julie Farnham for willing this, or manifesting this into the universe. So now I'm going to push this chair back. We're going to do the flip. Yes, we're going to do the flip. I know it's been a while. I know. I'm still this, unfortunately. See? Buble gum. The Michael Bublé gum. It is backwards because the camera is backwards and it is what it is. Sleeve comes off. All right, well, here, we'll do the whole thing. The unwrapping. The unboxing, if you will. Maybe? Oh boy. Oh, I think this might... Oh, God. That's not shadows, people. Hold on, let's see if I get it. It's a bit of it? No. No, again, that's not shadow. That's ingrained. Catch you on the other side. Let's see if this is still... Yeah, it's got bend to it. It's just wrong. It's wrong on all the... It's wrong on all the levels. And the worst part is you taste it, and it turns into gum. Like instead of powder from the deepest pits of Tartarus. The worst part is that initially you get that kind of powdered sugar flavor that they put on everything. Then that goes away. Yeah. That goes away. And it goes away to nothing good. I don't get it. I don't know what physics have determined that nature should allow this to happen. It's 31 years old. Why is it still actually gum? These are the mysteries to ponder. And makes me wonder, what deity from what pantheon did I greatly offend the ancestors of? Yeah. No bueno, kids. No bueno. No mas either. Who was that? Roberto Durand? No mas? No mas? Which means no more in English, by the way. Anyway, this is horrifying. I hope you liked it. Thank you again, Julie Farnham. This happened. Link to her down below. Link to Tripolic X cards and stuff down below. I'm getting out of here because this is horrible. I'm going to brush my teeth. Thank you for joining me in the chat. We'll see you next time.